This is a gadget so broken that Supercell removed it, and this is an entire rarity that completely disappeared from Brawl Stars. These are 20 things Brawl Stars removed. Number 1 back then, you could actually score on your own team in Brawl Ball. Instead of trying to win, trolls would simply kick the ball into their own goal and instantly give the enemy team a point. As you can imagine, this completely ruined matches, as Supercell eventually removed own goaling entirely, meaning shots toward your own goal now just bounce away instead. Probably one of the healthiest changes they've ever made. Number 2, back before Mega Pig was ever a thing, there was Club League. Every week you'd use your tickets, earn club coins, and slowly grind toward better rewards. If your club wasn't active enough though, good luck. While it rewarded dedicated players, Club League slowly started feeling more like homework than fun. Eventually, Supercell removed it and replaced it with Mega Pig, making club progression much more casual. Number 3. If you hated fighting Bae back in the day, this is probably why. Her Honeycoat star power let her survive what would have been a knockout with just 1 health instead. It didn't matter how powerful your attack was. Needless to say, players weren't exactly fans, and Supercell eventually removed Honeycoat entirely and replaced it with Honeycomb. Number 4. Believe it or not, coins weren't always used for upgrading brawlers. Instead, players collected Elixir, a purple resource that was used almost exclusively for leveling up your characters. As the progression system became more complicated, Supercell decided to simplify everything by removing Elixir completely and switching upgrades over to coins. Number 5. For years, star points were one of the most valuable currencies in Brawl Stars. You earned them from Trophy League resets and Power League, then spent them on exclusive skins, mega boxes, and big boxes. But Supercell wanted to make skins more accessible, so they introduced bling. As a result, star points were removed, and every player's star points were converted into bling. Number 6. Did you know you had to pay in order to play special events? The currency used were called tickets. Tickets were used to play special game modes like Robo Rumble, Boss Fight, and Big Game, letting players earn more rewards depending on how many tickets they used. Eventually, Supercell removed tickets altogether, making these events completely free to enter instead. Number 7. Masteries were introduced as a way to reward players for dedicating time to specific brawlers. Grinding them unlocked coins, power points, credits, and exclusive cosmetics, giving players another progression goal after reaching higher trophies. However, Supercell removed masteries as people used them to hoard credits for new brawlers. Many players loved the free rewards, making this one of the more controversial removals. Number 8, remember opening pin packs? Instead of buying pins individually, you'd open a random pack and hope you finally unlocked the one you wanted. Sometimes you got lucky, most of the time, you definitely didn't. Eventually, Supercell removed pin packs entirely, allowing players to unlock pins much more directly. Number 9, there was a time when Surge had one of the strongest gadgets Brawl Stars has ever seen. His gadget let him teleport straight through walls, completely ignoring terrain. You could escape almost any situation or instantly appear on top of an enemy before they had time to react. It was so frustrating to play against that Supercell eventually reworked the gadget, removing the teleport completely. Number 10, did you know you used to be able to push trophies from Map Maker? This let players push trophies easily because most maps in Map Maker were really unbalanced. Needless to say, Supercell removed trophy rewards from Map Maker, turning it into a mode that's purely for fun. Number 11. When Ranked first launched, every match came with random modifiers such as Quickfire, Big Friend, and Sick Beats. While the idea sounded interesting, many players felt modifiers made competitive games feel a little too random. Eventually, Supercell removed them entirely to make Ranked more skill-based. Number 12. If you're an OG, you'll definitely remember that PowerPoints didn't go into one shared inventory. Instead, every box gave PowerPoints for completely random brawlers. Trying to max out your favorite brawler could take forever because the game kept giving PowerPoints to everyone else. Thankfully, Supercell replaced the system with universal PowerPoints, giving players much more control. Number 13. Speaking of PowerPoints, there used to be a maximum limit of just 4,000. Once you hit it, you couldn't collect any more until you spent them upgrading brawlers. The old limit was basically useless, so Supercell removed it. Number 14. When gears first released, they were pretty complicated. Instead of simply buying gears, players had to collect gear scraps and gear tokens, making progression far more confusing than it needed to be. The community wasn't exactly thrilled, so Supercell completely reworked the gear system, removing removing gear scraps and simplifying upgrades. Number 15. Back when the 4,000 PowerPoint limit existed, something interesting happened if you kept collecting rewards. Instead of receiving more PowerPoints, the game automatically converted them into coins. This meant you could basically convert resources. But once the PowerPoint cap disappeared, this conversion system disappeared with it. Number 16. Takedown might be one of the most chaotic game modes Brawl Stars has ever released. 10 players all fought over a single giant robot trying to deal the most damage before time ran out. However, the problem was that most players spent more time fighting each other than attacking the boss. Because most people hated the game mode, Takedown was eventually removed from the game. Number 17. If you've played Brawl Stars for years, you almost certainly remember Siege. Teams collected bolts to build giant robots that marched toward the enemy's IKE turret. It was one of the most strategic modes in the game, but the game mode was hated by most players because of its complexity. Eventually, Supercell finally removed Siege. Number 18. Volleyball was exactly what it sounded like. Volleyball, but in Brawl Stars. Players tried to score goals while fighting each other at the same time. It was a surprisingly fun mode, but after appearing in seasonal events a few times, Supercell quietly removed it from rotation. Hopefully one day it makes another comeback. Number 19. For years, you could save up gems completely free to play and buy the Brawl Pass every 2 months without spending any real money. It rewarded patient players and made the pass feel obtainable for everyone. But for some reason, Supercell removed the option entirely. Today, if you want the Brawl Pass, you'll have to spend actual money. Number 20. Penny's original pocket detonator gadget was absolutely brutal. Activating it instantly destroyed her mortar, causing it to explode and deal massive damage to nearby enemies. Even though the gadget was cool, it wasn't that good in competitive play. As a result, Supercell removed the gadget from the game. Number 21. And now, probably the biggest removal in Brawl Stars history. Chromatic Brawlers were introduced with the very first Brawl Pass and quickly became one of the most unique parts of the game. Each season added a brand new Chromatic Brawler that became easier to unlock over time as their rarity dropped. But in 2024, Supercell completely removed the Chromatic rarity, redistributing every Chromatic Brawler across Epic, Mythic, and Legendary rarities. If you enjoyed this video and remembered at least a few of these, make sure to subscribe.